So we've crossed the threshold. We've met our allies. We have met our enemies. We've encountered a couple of obstacles. And now we're going to descend deeper into the world of the unknown and the adventure world, and eventually face the ultimate battle. So we're going to start off with step 7, the approach. Now, this is commonly called the descent into the darkest cave, or in the belly of the beast. So basically, our heroes travel further into the adventure world. They come across the darkest cave and know that they have to go into it in order to finish the challenge or finish the journey. And literally, the easiest way to describe this or to observe it is if you're watching something and the characters are literally in a cave, then we are in the approach to the darkest cave. So I put in here the Star Wars trash compactor scene from A New Hope. There's Indiana Jones in a literal pit of snakes in the darkest cave, and then Lord of the Rings also traveling through a cave, and the other one is Harry Potter, and there's several instances where Harry is literally walking into a cave, either with him by himself or with his allies and mentors. So the approach, descent into the darkest cave, you are traveling further into the adventure world, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a literal cave, but if the character is traveling further and further away from their known world, and if they're traveling further away by themselves, that's also the approach into the darkest cave. That's a figurative cave, not a literal one. So then we finally come across the Ordeal, the final showdown. This is Harry versus Voldemort, Luke versus Vader, the final boss, the final battle scene. I put in here the Johnny versus Danny from The Karate Kid. Good versus evil, wrong versus right. Our hero versus the shadow, which we learned from last module. And then I also put in this the high fidelity say anything 80s romantic comedy, because that is also the Ordeal. The final scene where the guy runs over and tells the woman how much he loves her. That's the final battle. And that is also would be considered the Ordeal, or confronting what is the ultimate problem with their romantic relationships. So the Ordeal is not just a fight scene or a battle or whatever. It can also be confronting the emotional reservations of telling someone or being vulnerable in a romantic situation. That's the Ordeal. So what happens after the Ordeal? Bingo, the reward. So we fought the battle, we defeated the enemy, and now we win the trophy. So the reward could be a physical item like the Stanley Cup, as Alex Ovechkin is hoisting over his head. It could be potions or golds or riches. There's no shortage of what the reward could be. The reward just could be finding the winner, or being the winner and defeating evil. That's the reward in and of itself. So that the reward is what you achieve after defeating the in the Ordeal, the evil in the Ordeal. Going back to the Ordeal, you're going to have a final battle and a final ordeal that you will have to encounter in this course, and that is for your final project. And all this will be in Canvas for you to look at and make sure you fill in all the details. But what you're going to do is take your favorite movie hero, TV, book, what your choice. It could even be a video game, and you're going to do a presentation either through Prezi or through PowerPoint, and you're going to record yourself going through all the 12 steps of the hero journey from the book or movie or video game work of your choice. So you choose the project, you choose the work to do it on, and then you detail all the steps in the hero's journey for your choice as a final project. Again, all the details and grading rubric will be posted in Canvas. And I look forward to seeing a lot of what you guys decide to do. Remember, it's your favorite hero journey, so choose one that I haven't discussed on here, but look forward to seeing what you guys come up with. Thanks. We will see you in the next module where we take the road back home.